See, Mercedes already knows. But anyway, so these are my plans. I know. Literally, I was trying to grab it quick because we were being rushed, but you'll understand in a minute. So these are my people. These are my boys, including my husband. This is my favorite picture. We actually took it on the first try with his iPhone, and it is still my favorite picture. The little guy isn't so little anymore. Neither is this little guy, by the way. And there's my Marine, there's my IT geek, and these two guys, I'm just hoping that we keep them out of prison. That's what we're doing. I feel like he's going to be a hacker of some sort, too. Like I said, they're not that little anymore. I know, right? But they still want to take pictures with Santa Claus. So this is my why at the end of the day. This is why I get up in the morning. Folks, family law is hard. Ask this guy over here. His wife and I practice together. So family law is hard. But at the end of the day, to get hugs and kisses from these two guys makes everything worth it. Not to mention the fact that in the back of my mind, I always think of the kids that I'm impacting. You know, for the better, hopefully. Always, always. And let's not forget Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. And she's watching Law and Order in this picture. All right, so this is my office. And all of you probably at this point know Allie. That's Mary Lou, and that's Tila. She's our office manager. She only lets me use this picture because my son is in it. Brenda is Mary Lou's paralegal. She refuses to take pictures. In fact, I think there's one floating around in the back of her head that I think she's trying to get rid of. But Allie did her own photograph. We agreed we need headshots. But this is the team. If you can't reach me, I guarantee you this lady has unfettered access. So does this one right here. Trust me, if you reach out to any one of those, they will find me, even if they have to go to the ends of the earth. So what do we do? I know, we've got a couple of attorneys in the room, and sometimes it gets confusing as to what we do. Or a lot of times people get confused about what's the difference between me and Mercedes and what we do. And some of the stuff we do actually does overlap. Divorce and everything that goes with it. Candidly speaking, yes, I separate people in their marriages, and also everything that goes with that. We'll talk about that in a second. But for those folks that have not gotten married, we establish paternity, time sharing, and child support. Time sharing is the new custody word. Thank you, dear. Yes, your children have become a condom. According to Florida law, so you can't make this up. 751, which is grandparent custody, temporary only. Temporary can be as long as it needs to be. Relative adoption cases. We do Catholic charity adoption cases, which is people that put their children up for adoption. Prenups, postnups. This is a lot of times for me and Mercedes. Yes, that's right. Guardian ad litem. We represent children in divorce cases as well, not as an attorney capacity, but a guardian ad litem, and of course I'm a court certified mediator. Peace. It is ironic because I had this work today. So the PEACE acronym is when we say divorce and everything with it, we literally mean we have to go through these things, which is why I tell people, don't DIY this. Good Lord, it's too complicated. It's like trying to fix your own crown molding. Don't DIY this. So first and foremost, we start with the parenting plan. Second, equitable distribution means all the stuff, the house, the retirements, the businesses, the cars, fine artwork, jewelry, the animals. Yes, that's part of the assets. Once equitable distribution is established, then alimony is established. Keep in mind that this was revised in July of 2023, as well as the parenting plan was revised in July of 2023. They're picking on family law now with new laws. It's up to me to know those. Not somebody that's trying to DIY. Don't DIY. Child support, look at all these statutes. Doesn't that look scary? It is scary. Not scary to me, but it's scary. And everything else. And everything else usually means attorney's fees, unique issues, and so on and so forth. Now, I do something special for BNI members and their referrals. We normally charge $350 for a consultation. We meet with them, we sit with them for about 2 hours, and we do background checks and go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. For you guys, I do a complimentary consultation for your referrals or friends, family members, etc. If they say BNI, which they have to say BNI when they call, we'll set them up for a phone call. I've maybe on a half a dozen occasions did a follow-up consultation with them because sometimes this stuff is too complicated. And most of the time I spend more than a half hour on the phone with them. I'm sure Mercedes does the same thing. If you have any of the following, let's be honest, a marriage, you need to talk to a lawyer. It doesn't cost you anything to get on the phone with me, guys. It doesn't cost your friends, your family members, your colleagues, anything to get on the phone. I've even scheduled consultations for people that can't afford my retainer fee, just to sit there and go through the paperwork with them so that they can do it right. If it's done wrong, some things you can't undo. So, speaking of things done wrong, these guys separated in 2018. Does anybody know when their divorce was finalized?
Not yet.
It actually just got finalized, 2024. Who wants to be going through a divorce for 6 years? They were fighting over money.
Yeah, his magic Mike stuff.
His magic Mike money.
I fight over magic Mike's money.
These are good referrals for me. I like numbers. And you know, the more stuff, the better. And we do kid cases. And a lot of people do not do kid cases. So we do kid custody cases. There we go. Oh, it's not working. I think we're having
You gotta point it at the laptop.
Oh, all right, so the best referral sources for me, other family law attorneys, a lot of times we do what they don't. Criminal attorneys, when things get really bad, somebody gets arrested. Estate planning attorneys, because they like, and financial advisors, when people are looking to get divorced, you guys are the first people they make appointments with to see how much money they have and to see who they have in their estate plan. Coaches, life coaches, shoot, even little league coaches, because they know the gossip. They know the stuff, they know what's up. And so do hairstylists and therapists. They know what's up, they know. They're the first ones to hear, especially when you're sitting in the chair. Introductory email. Allie fixed this for me. Add all these people. Take a picture of that. Add all these people, because they truly, I have the best staff. They keep me grounded, they tell me where I need to go, and they make sure your referrals are taken care of. I mean, I do too, but they make sure. Refer a prospective client to our website, give them our office number. We cannot call them. Oh yeah, she added that one too. So many times, so many. And I continue to give out my cell phone. Allie's gonna kill me. You never really know a woman until you meet her in court. Settlement is always job one if we can. It's best for the clients, it's best for the family. But if the case has to go to court, we are ready to go to court.